Scared you, didn't I? Welcome to our new home. Ow, okay, maybe I should move a little bit. Welcome to our new home, the Pale Garden. Yeah, I had enough of the lightning. The bit's over. Yeah, I even brought a second totem just in case the lightning actually killed me. This is where our new home is. And it's actually a really cool location. It's up high on this hill, and it's got this incredible, sprawling, borderline flat top. And of course, this death trap right here is a dark forest contained within this. Is this a valley? Right in the Pale Gardussy. I'm not sorry. Yeah, basically there's a giant hole in the ground, which we will be playing in. Well, actually, that's later on. Today's episode is going to be contained to down here, but the plans that I have for this area are pretty big. Pretty big. And all of these trees need to go. All of them. Which means me and my axe are about to get very, very familiar with one another. So for today's episode, which you are totally excited for, I know it. I know you are excited for. That's why you've already hit the like button and you've already hit the subscribe button. So we're going to start out here today. We're going to clear all of this and we are going to build the entrance to the Pale Garden biome. And the first thing we got to do is go and collect a ton of materials, because this build is going to be very material intensive. First thing that we have to do is head over to the dripstone cave and harvest a ton of dripstone, a ton of stone. This is actually the only spot in my world where I know there is a significant number of dripstone. Literally, it only sparsely appears in all the other areas. So I'm gonna be decimating this place. I needed to grab a bunch of grass blocks as this area is going to require a significant amount of terraforming. Once I got back, it was time to take down these trees. Man, these things are really packed in here. I even managed to grab myself a creaking heart or two for my troubles. Then came the terrain changes. I'm redoing this whole area. Most of the pale moss is coming out, and grass, mycelium, and dripstone rock formations are going in. And now I need to light up this place with torches, otherwise it's going to become mob hell. And honestly, I'm not sure I want to deal with that, you know? Too many mobs, not enough totems, especially since totems are a lot harder to get now. 2 stacks of torches later, and I think I'm good to go. This build is very resource intensive. Not only does it use a lot of this pale moss, it actually uses a lot of dirt, a lot of grass, and a lot of mycelium. My goal with this, and maybe you can kind of see it unfolding because I'm going to assume that you're a really smart person, this is where the main build will be, and then all the way up there. This will all be terraformed into a pathway that leads up here. And this will end up being the nether portal access for this area. I think that leads down to Deep Slate, or maybe it's the cave on the interior of the island over there. Ah, already a creeper, huh? Don't really want creepers dropping down on my head. Ooh, okay, that looks like it goes down to Deep Slate. All right, time to explore a big dark hole. I don't even have to say anything. All right, we have made it down to Deep Slate. Oh, there's an iron ore vein here and tons of tuff. Good, because I'm gonna need it. This looks like a good place to set up camp. And let's get going. So I started strip mining. But if you've ever spent any amount of time strip mining Deep Slate, you know it sucks. So I built myself my first ever tunnel bore, and look at this baby go. Oh my goodness. Shulker after shulker after shulker I filled up with supplies. I cannot believe I've never made one of these before. Look how it just deletes the blocks. I'm addicted to tunnel boring. I got this design from a channel called Radical Elder, I believe is the name. I've never built a tunnel bore like this before, and I am kind of addicted. I put one here, I put one over there, trying to get all of these materials, and I love it. Absolutely sensational. Take a look at this. If we were on a server, I would be the richest person on the server. Oh, that's right. All of these vines like prevent me from leaving. I got it. Freedom. I have been spending the last couple of days trying to gather as much material. Oop, little zoom in there. Trying to gather as much material as I can for this build, and I don't think this is going to be enough mycelium. We might have to go back to the island. I have done an insane amount of terraforming on a live stream recently, and this is the pattern that we have come up with for the walkthrough. Now, there's a couple of special blocks that I want to put in these areas. That's why they're still empty. But this is what we've come up with. This dripstone and these nice spikes. The vibe for the area is spooky. I mean, obviously, we're in the Pale Forest. I am trying to create a sense of magic, mysticism, and dread. Also, apologies for my voice. I have been awfully sick for 2 weeks, like not leave the bed for 2 weeks. That's why I'm a little behind on videos, and as well as my voice sounding kind of wonky. Now, I have gone around and marked with these bone blocks the next part of the project. What we also need is we're gonna need some pale wood. Now, we're gonna need some of those, and we're gonna need some of these. I don't think I'm gonna need that. Well, I don't know, maybe. We'll probably need that many. Good thing there's a whole forest behind us to go and get more supplies. The gods know we're not gonna run out of pale wood anytime soon. I want to kind of come in and create these curves using bone blocks as well as these kind of pale oak planks. And what I want to do is I want to create some of these arches because I want it to look like rib cages, and they are laid out as if they would be part of a skeleton. All right, that I think is what I like. It gives a little bit of spooky. It also gives a little bit of grimy and just kind of like general decay. I am going to place these along here because they are going to double as little light sources that are going to light up our path so we don't explode from a creeper. Now, I don't know if I have said this in the beginning of the video, but this entire area is going to be called the Whispering Weald. That's right. We are going to give this place a name, and this is the path that leads to it. So we're gonna have another portal there, our friendly ghast that are gonna be flying around. We're gonna have our bone-ridden pathway. It's gonna have lots of plants, dead coral, some candles, and it's gonna head up this way. Now I'm gonna take this in sections. So I'll probably do this one for this video, then maybe like this little section on a live stream or two. And then the next we will focus on the entrance to the weald up here. Now, if you don't know what a weald is just another name for forest. But I wanted something that had a little bit of alliteration to it, you know? A little alliteration. I know that it's almost Christmas time. I'm a man of Halloween, and Halloween shall always reign supreme. The last thing that I want to accomplish here is building in the nether portal, because not only are we going to have to build in the portal here, I have to make sure that the coordinates are right in the nether, because I don't want to end up over lava again. Let's do a quick twirl and build all of our bone blocks. There. I have gone around and started placing all of these candles to help give a little bit more, ew, I can't believe I just picked that up, a little bit more light here. Oop, then I gotta grab these. And I feel like we could use a couple more, maybe like here. We're of course going to have glow lichen and lanterns and stuff all around here. I think the candles just really help amplify the spooky effect. Are those candles not lit? Okay, they are. But are you seeing the vibe? You seeing what I'm putting down here? Now this This might actually be a little bit of a spoiler for what may come in a future episode, so make sure you're subscribed to see what it ends up being. So now it's time to create the entrance to the nether portal. I am very excited about this. I wanted to use this nether portal design for a very long time, and I think it fits beautifully in with the spooky aesthetic because we're going to be building in the future a gigantic castle, and that's actually going to be my very first Minecraft castle ever. Let's jump into time lapse and build this portal. Ready? Let's go. First, I had to harvest some basalt from my farm in the nether, and while I was there, I swung by the frog farm to grab some pearlescent frog lights. I never get tired of watching the frogs eat the slimes. Then I hit up my amethyst farm near spawn and turned the shards into the pretty purple blocks. Then I had to hit up my mushroom farm to harvest some mushroom blocks. Only to remember that halfway through, I actually needed the mushroom stems and not the brown mushroom shroom blocks. Genius moment. Once I was done gathering the final materials, I started to work on the nether portal build. I wanted the structure to be dark and menacing. I wanted it to look like it could be either a monster itself or have a monster contained within it. So I kept the palette dark and monochromatic, and I used redstone blocks and red nether brick walls to make an evil eye, and glowstone to make tentacles breaking free from the roof. Now that the portal has been constructed, we actually need to light it and go through. Hopefully it's not in a terrible spot in the nether. I'm not hopeful. Yeah, that isn't horrible. That's not horrible. Okay. Now let's see if we go back to where we actually need to be. And we're a million miles away. Can I tell you how much I hate nether portals? I hate them with my soul. So that means we need to move our portal in the nether. So first thing I need to do is find the actual coordinates of my portal over here. All right, I have put in the nether coordinates into a converter because I don't know how to do it in my head. Math is hard, all right? And we need to go to X115. Oh, that's why it put us where it did. It's over lava. And I only have one rocket left. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna get more rockets. Grab some of these and we should be good to go. Okay, so we need to go that way and 281. Oh, we gotta go that way and out. Oof. Ooh. Yep, we're getting full corners. I need to now break that one. All right, now this should theoretically line up, but let's go ahead and extend this platform just a bit so that we don't die in the lava. Okay, I think this platform is maybe secure. Let's see if we get this right. If this destroys my build, I'm gonna be so sad. Ah, ha, ha, ha. We got it right. All right, now that that's done, let's get back to finishing this up. Time to add the final details, including all the bushes, plants, and corals all over the place. Then I went ahead and added these ghost shrooms and these pretty purple glow shrooms for a pop of color. Lastly, I added these ancient looking trees and some dead trees and trees that definitely look like they have seen better days. The moon rises in the dark. The night is filled with fireflies and the portal comes alive. Doesn't it look cool? Let me turn off the shaders there, but look how cool this looks. I am so thrilled with the way this whole thing turned out. Doesn't it look like a monster is emerging from the nether portal? Those redstone blocks with that nether red brick wall, it really does give the illusion of a monster eye. God, it looks so good. It looks so good. And the glowstone tentacles. Oh, it just looks so cool, doesn't it? The Pale Garden has such cool, spooky ambient sounds. I love it. Well, we put in some dead and dying trees. We've got our big oak trees back here. And I wanted to make them look like they have been here for a very long time, which is why instead of wood, I actually used stone and mossy cobblestone and bath salts, as this has become affectionately known, to create this really old growth looking tree. We put 3 of them in here and they just kind of add some nice depth. And of course we already have a visitor. Hiya! Ow. Set myself on fire. Why did that feel so strong when the fire hit? I don't remember it kicking the screen. Has it just been that long since I've been on fire? I don't remember that. I don't remember it being like that. But look at these bone structures and of course our beautiful purple mushrooms intermixed with our ghost mushrooms. Even still at sunrise does it actually look cool, and I love this feature of being able to see both the portal and the sunrise at the same time. And when I build that castle in the future, this area is gonna be sick. I'm so excited for it. So what do you guys think? Do you like the new area? Do you like the new vibe? Do you like the new style? The answer better be yes, otherwise you're gonna hurt my feelings and make me cry, and that would be really, really disturbing to make a grown man cry. Don't do that. Don't do that. Click the subscribe button. Make me happy. Please. Okay, that's gonna do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys later. Bye.